This November marks the 150th anniversary of the Gettysburg Address, and there is no better place to celebrate or mark the occasion than at Soldiers and Sailors Memorial Hall. Hi, I'm Tonya Caruso. Welcome to Comcast Newsmakers, and joining me right now is John McCabe. He is the President and CEO of the Soldiers and Sailors Memorial Hall and Museum Trust. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having me again.
So, you have been a big part of connecting veterans through all the wars to our community for so long. Civil War in particular, there's a lot here to mark.
There is. Civil War in particular, because that's why Soldiers and Sailors, the hall itself stands where it is and why it's there. So back in 1910 when the doors opened, everyone was graced with seeing the Gettysburg Address, as you mentioned, above our auditorium. And it's the largest depiction of it, I believe, in the world, definitely in the country. And Abraham Lincoln had a lot of impact on the veterans, so they felt that it was important to have something that represented him. So in this year, the 150th anniversary of the Gettysburg battle itself also marks the Gettysburg Address. And in November, we will be marking that and celebrating that.
You are celebrating it in a big way, and let's talk about the Cannonball, because this is really something everyone in the community can get involved in.
They can, yes. It's our annual fundraiser. Each year it's changed a little bit with a little twist here and there. This year there's a kind of a bigger twist. We have recruited, or maybe drafted is a better word, some military veterans, which also are Steelers. Andy Russell, who is a military veteran, he was in the Army, and Rocky Blyer, who many know his story from Vietnam, are both supporters of Soldiers and Sailors, and they've stepped up, and they've even recruited some of their own legendary players from the 70s to attend the Cannonball this year.
And so let's tell folks when that will take place.
It's Saturday, November 16th, and it begins at 6 p.m. when our museum comes to life, which is a special event in and of itself, because not only will you walk through the museum during the cocktail hour and see our artifacts, they actually are coming to life. But prior to that, we have a VIP reception that is available for ticket purchases also. This is all a fundraiser for us, and that's when the legendary Steelers will be there.
Well, as we continue to talk, we're putting on the screen, website, phone number, Facebook, all these places folks can go for more information. You don't just stop with that big party. There's really a community involvement piece to this that continues on Tuesday, November 19th, the actual day.
Exactly. And on that evening, the museum will be open to the public for free. And what we're hoping to do is to drive as many people down to Soldiers and Sailors, whether it's that night or any night really, to see the Gettysburg Address during this historic time in our history.
Right, and especially for students in elementary school who are now, they're at the point, this is what they're studying in school. Your place is an amazing facility to visit.
It is, and the interesting thing about that, the Gettysburg Address, it wasn't much longer, according to my history and my research, it wasn't much longer after it was given by Abraham Lincoln that it was being recited by the school students. So it's been a very focal point in our history, and studying either the presidents or our conflicts. So having it in our hall, it's its own piece of important history in our museum that definitely people need to come down and see if they've never seen it before.
Well, you have so many wonderful things there and great artifacts and exhibits. We thank you so much for coming in and spending time with us today. We appreciate it.
You're welcome. Thank you for having me.
You're welcome. I'm Tonya Caruso. Thanks for watching Comcast Newsmakers. We'll see you next time.